This is what deku was Smaug, Part 1. Let's begin. Dragons. They ruled the world. They were powerful beings, the strongest known to kind. You never know about dragons, because they were just mythical in general. But a lot of things were different about the world, you know? Dragons are awesome, powerful creatures. You have them ruin the skies, ruin the seas, the underground, sometimes even time, even darkness and light. Dragons were everywhere. It's amazing to know that dragons were so powerful. And some were evil and some were good. As Izuku Midoriya, a young boy who was preparing to get his quirk evaluated, was be giving it the rundowns. Izuku Midoriya, your son has a quirk. This quirk's not awakened, but it's actually very strong among your family genes. Your boy's quirk is impressive. His body is very durable. I mean, really durable. His skin was hard to... When we tried to get blood samples, his skin kind of took a lot of... We needed a special needle to penetrate the skin so we could gain the blood. And even with that, it wasn't enough, so we needed to use a strength quirk. Inko was surprised they needed to use a quirk, as she would hold her baby closer. But as to the boy said that, we asked him if he felt anything, he didn't even say that. He didn't even pay attention and simply said, I can't feel anything, as the boy said simply. Yeah, Mom, I feel perfectly fine. It was like nothing was really there. It's like an ant. It's like feeling something crawl on me, but knowing that it's non-existent, you know? Inko was surprised to see that her child knew that what was going on, but yet he didn't feel anything. Your boy's body, and his skeleton especially, it's very dense. Strong, but dense. If he ever breaks a bone, that might seem really unlikable. And also, he has a few things. His eyes, they're more adjusted to see in the dark. We did some tests, and he has night vision. Inko would smile, knowing that was true about her family line of genes. And also, as the man would say, watch out for some behavior changes. We assume that Izuku will have some adjustments to his attitude. Just a suggestion for your line of quirks. As Inko would say, thank you. As they would be heading home. As they arrive home, Izuku would see his two other sisters, Mitsuki and Izumi. They were at least a year or two older than him. The boy was with his two sisters, as the two would be surprised, still shocked that the boy couldn't very much. The younger boy would easily push him over. The siblings would start to play fight. As Hashi walked to his wife, as bringing her into an embrace, kissing her head gently, as saying, "How was it?" "It was good," Inko said simply. Zuku's extremely, because Zuku's quirk might be the strongest yet. Huh. A strong metallic quirk, huh? That's good. So what's wrong with it? That's the problem, Masashi. There's things that seem different. The doctor said to watch out for behavior here. So you gotta keep an eye on him recently, okay? Yeah, there's nothing much, but you know. Nothing bad. I hope not. Sashi Midoriya, also known as Town Flame, the number 4 hero. He's a strong hero. under Hawks. Him and Hawks work together a lot. I mean, a lot. Quirk, dragon. And Simply and Sasha would say, well, the sisters, sisters. It's like their old pa. But, they were metallic, even though they were really close to becoming chromatic. Like on the borderline edge. Yes, but it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. And also, just remember, Zumi and Miski are ice and lightning. You'll be okay. And I'm water. Zuko's probably going to be water. He's like exactly a copy of me, just with green hair. Okay, Ghost says simply. I'm trusting you with this. Of course, my lovely wife. The next few weeks, next day, what happened? Zuko would pop in and say, hey, Kachan, how's it going? As Simply would say, oh, Zuko, how's it going? As the boy would smile, seeing his friend as waving to his other their Bakugo sibling is, hey, Natsumi. As the blonde would say, hey, as the bit older blonde would say simply, being a bit older than Koski, but still, well, So, what's your quirk? Not sure. Probably gonna be one of my father's, one of my bloodline quirks. The dragon one, But the doctor just said I have night vision long, and you know what they said too? My skin is super durable. They're not even a needle. Can penetrate my skin. I had to use a really special needle along with a quirk to pierce my hide. Huh. Yeah, but in a way, you're like a deku. As being meted by your sister as, hey, what the hell? You don't call people that name, Koski, as not even to say. You're not a deku at all. You're pretty useful. Very smart, talented. Thanks, Zuko says simply. And I'm not a deku. As Takino was simply saying, it's just a compliment, jeez. So what do you think your quirk's gonna be? I'm not sure. I hope it's probably gonna be one for my like my father. You won't be as cool as Uncle Sashi. He's badass. Yeah, but not as awesome as All Might. I thought you would have rooted for your own father, but when All Might came around, you switched. Hey, I love All Might. And you decorate your room in all fanships of it. I'm a fan. What can you expect? It's saying to his sister. Zuko turned to his sister. She would simply smile as Misaki would say, well, I think you need to cool down. As she would gently shock Izuku for quirk as a low voltage. Yeah, not funny. As she would chuckle. Izumi would compliment saying, don't worry, she's just teasing you. As the sister would simply say. I'm sure your quirk will be great. Just great. Like all of ours. Yeah. Kachan's got an explosion quirk along with his sister too. But those two have literally the same quirk. Just one's different. Kachan's can blow explosions while she can emit blue explosions. I don't know why. They say it's more of a constant stream of flame than explosions, but I can't really tell the difference. As the green will say, well, whatever the time. As a few weeks would go on, Izuku would go on for a few weeks. Time would be fun. Elementary would be amazing. But one kid would, show their quirks, and simply they would be quirks would be awesome. Zuko would still be waiting for his quirk to show. You know, that's still something that he wanted to do. As when they all got home, Zuko would very much head to his room, going to do his homework. But stopped the moment that he saw the locker room open. Zuko was one who wondered what was in there. As a young boy would simply walk through and seeing jewels. Beautiful jewels of all kinds. This must where his mother put her jewelry. Diamonds. His father was, well, they were rich. They lived in a modest 2-story house, you know, not boring. They can go for higher, but, you know. His father always spoiled their mother. But it's all kind of jewels and stuff. It attracted Zuko's eyes as Zuko would smolder over it. Like, it's beautiful. Grabbing one of the jewels as picking up a necklace. This would have red rubies in it. Red gold rubies in it as he's looking at it. It's beautiful and it's all mine. As the green egg would jumping on the pile of jewels as on the box of jewels. Simply would continue to look inside as about a few hours would go by. Inko would wonder where her child was. Asking his older siblings, not knowing where he was, I saw she was simply look around and simply seeing, well, the locked door open. Oh, whoops. Gotta check that. Inko, I think I found him. I think Inko would run towards us, seeing him as his family would be shocked seeing Izuku within Inko's jewelry. The green eye would be covered in jewelry as simply wearing, as he'd be wearing a lot of her necklaces. Izuku, what did I say about touching my necklaces? As simply the green eyed woman says. Izuku, her eyes would open as looking towards his mother, as simply saying, huh? As Izumi and Mitsuki would try to hold back their laughter, seeing this. Seeing their brother in a very questionable position. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it though, but, you know, it's just so shiny and pretty, and it's, oh, so gorgeous. Zuko said simply, come on, Zuko, let go of them. You need to put them back where they belong. Zuko's eyes were wide in hearing this, as his eyes suddenly changed from a lime green, as simply say, what? As his voice would simply say in a higher pitch. But I haven't even seen it all yet. Not even the best ones yet. But come on, Izuku, and go say, now. Izuku's eyes would narrow at her. And what if I don't? As the video would say, as they'll all be shocked to see them. Izuku would never talk back. As Hashi would step forward, simply say, come on, Izuku. Listen to your mother. Zuko's eyes continued to narrow as the color of his eye color would change from the lime green to a golden yellow that was glowing. And as his voice would get deeper, if I don't, as simply putting his upper body upon the jewels and using his body to cover it so neither of them can get any of the jewels. Inka will be kind of worried about her child. Izuku, is something wrong? No. Everything's just fine. All I want you to do is walk out that door and leave. Leave me and my jewels. I won't spare one diamond. The moment you touch my stuff, I will. As Hashi's eyes would narrow, Super saying, saying into her voice, now. As immediately the bright golden eyes would die out, as Zuko's bright green eyes would blink to your room. Sasha says simply as the boy would stop what he was doing and simply go into his room. as Inca will look towards the twins as they will simply go to their brother's room to comfort him. Inca would simply say, "Did you see that?" Yeah, I saw it. Did you see it? What? His eyes. Yeah, I saw that too. They were glowing. They were glowing yellow, more gold, Sashi. Yes, I saw that too. I know that, but that could be anything. I don't know. I think his quirk's awakening, Sashi. Have you ever seen any of your family members this much prideful over jewelry? Especially just treasure in general. Well, of course, there's a lot of us. Our whole lineage are dragons, literally, and co. Dragons literally hoard precious items. I do it sometimes. Admit, when I do it, I kind of lose myself to it, but I still regain myself, I still hoard things, just I do it in a way that makes beneficial for me. Like earning a bit more, Yes, but the way Suku reacted, I don't like it. I'm sure it's a one-time thing. I hope so. As Zuko will be changing as time would go on. Every time something was so valuable, like a diamond or a small jewel, he'd always just become overprotective of it. It would be small, they would see it, but every time it happened, his eyes would get to glow with a lime yellow. It wasn't like the times where they were glowing a bright gold and yellow, but it was there. Until this one time. The Bakugils were invited to as Mitsuki would be having her wedding ring on. It was something beautiful that Masaru worked hard to get. The moment Zuko saw it, it was, precious. But she took it off because it was giving her, as she would say, old wrinkles. Zuko wouldn't understand, but the moment it was off, and the moment that no one was looking, he took it. And he just was amazed by it. Until Koski came around. "Hey, nerd. Huh? Why you have my mom's wedding ring?" Zuko was supposed to say, "I'm just looking at it." "Why?" As they really wants to say. "You gonna, give it back to my mother?" "Yeah, I will. Eventually." "Eventually," Bakugo says. "What do you mean eventually?" "I'm admiring it." Zuko simply, "You got a problem, Kachan?" "No, it's just weird. You never usually admire jewelry that much, It's valuable, Something special as beautiful as this needs to be cared for. Place it in a perfect place where no one can have it." "Oi, Izuku, are you alright?" "I'm perfectly fine, Kachan. Perfectly fine. Maybe you should give that back to my mom," as Koski used to say. I'm good. Come on, give it back to the old hag. She needs it. It's something that's special to her. She can get it back later, as Zuko would growl a bit. "Come on." "I said no," as Zuko said in a deeper voice. As his eyes would glow bright gold and yellow. "She won't get it back, and not anytime soon. I won't part with this ring." As the family would hear the two children bickering, as the meal, Misaki said, "Oh, there's a ring." Masaru saying, "Mizuku, can you give that back to your aunt, Misaki?" As Masaru says, "You know how much precious it is. I'll give it back when you can get off my dead body," as Zuko says simply, as shocking everyone from hearing he used that type of language. "Izuku," as Inko says. "What?" as the growl would be heard. As to become more, his voice become more deeper. "What are you gonna do?" as Zuko says, setting up as looking at his mother. Going to ground me? Because I know you can't do that. You're too soft to ground me. As Zuko simply say, as holding the ring, as simply heading towards further towards the room as Koski will say, Oi! Nerd! If you're not gonna give back my mother's ring, I'll take it back by force. Zuko will stop us in his tracks, turn towards Koski as his eyes will glow brighter. Then take it from me. Bakugo will be shivering with fear, seeing the look on Izuku's eyes. Izuku, as Sasaki says, give it back. Izuku would glare at his father as Sibling joined the glare that he was. Sasaki would be surprised, but not backing down at all. No. Being surprised that his son didn't listen to him the first time around, as his eyes would narrow. Izuku would growl, I'm not giving this ring back. No way. This time I'm putting my foot down. And you can forget me giving the ring. It's mine. Mine. As the growl would be heard, as Zuku, because eyes would continue to glow brightly. I won't part with this ring. As Sashi's eyes would glow a very dim blue, as Sashi would simply say, Zuko Midori, as he says in a more draconic voice, give the ring back. As the way he talked, it sent shivers down Zuko's spine. As reluctantly giving the ring back to his aunt. As getting a hold of himself, as simply the boy would realize what he's done. I'm sorry. As he would make his way to his room, locking it. As this is when he would say something that he never thought saying out loud. As they were all making their way to the door, Sashi would simply say, Zuko, open the door, please. The Green Knight would simply say, what the hell? As they would hear him clearly, what's going on with me? What's happening to me? What the fuck's happening to me? As Inko would not like to hear the language that she was hearing, but in her own way, that she was kind of scared. Seeing her son so fearful, hearing the fear in his voice, she wanted to go through the door and just hug him, but she couldn't. I thought she wouldn't want to use his quirk to open the door, not my sort of Izuku. Simply, he would just have to do so. As just a bit of his quirk strength, just opening the door that was enough not to be heard to snap. As Zuki would immediately turn towards his father, saying towards him, what's going on? Why am I acting like this? What's going on with me? Has this been happening recently? I don't know what's going on. Do you? I'm sure it'll be okay. As Sashi will walk into his son slowly. Just relax. How am I supposed to relax? I'm freaking out. Every time this happens, I lose myself. Something's going on with me. I don't know what's wrong. Every time I see something so valuable, I just lose it. I lose myself, and I just want to protect it, hold it to myself, and never let it go. Never let it get out of my sight. I simply, Zuko would say, Father, what's going on with me? Really? I thought she would realize something was off. Izuku's hair. The bright green hair with the black outlines. The green part of his hair was changing color. Some of his hair had some tufts of red in it. I thought she would start to worry, seeing that. I think your quirk is awakened. My quirk? My quirk awakened? Really? As it could be the gloom all over his features would change. As changes to happiness. Well, what is it? It's a draconic quirk, definitely. And Hope it's not what I'm thinking about. As the man would simply say. Alright, relax. We'll deal with this tomorrow. As the Baku will be sent home, be taken home as the two adults would like to talk. That went too far. It goes to simply, what is his quirk? We need to know before it gets more out of hand. I think it's a dragon quirk. I know it's dragon quirk, but I saw something on Izuku's hair. It's changing. What did you see? I saw some tufts of red. Red? You mean red? Yes, red, Inko. Red. The girl's hair's been changing. Yes, Izumi's hair has changed to more of a pale blues like white. Along with the same with Miski's. Her hair has become a purplish light blue. Izuku's hair is starting to turn red. And there's only one thing I can tell you. It's a fire dragon. That means he's chromatic. I know. Izuku's a chromatic dragon. My baby's gonna turn evil? No, he's not. He's not going to turn evil. It's just his quirk's just gonna make him feel like that. His quirk's just gonna make him want more. Okay? He's just gonna be a bit more greedy. But that's nothing that we can handle. Alright? Sachi, I'm scared for him. What if he's not going to be like him? I promise. I won't let that happen, alright? As the reader will nod, as embracing her, as knowing how she felt, because that day traumatized her from the very beginning. It brought them closer that day, but that day, it still scared her. Sachi would make sure to give his son talk about his quirk. As they were walking on the beach, simply the group, two father and son walk as, Dad, am I in trouble? No, you're not. Why do I feel like I'm in trouble? It's what it feels like, but you're not in trouble, Suku. Things are just popping up for you now, you know? Your quirks has appeared and your dragon quirk has appeared and you're we didn't talk about it. You know about what we did, what we categorize as dragon quirks, right? Or our lineage, yeah? Chromatic and metallic, why? Izuku, you're a chromatic dragon. Will that mean that I'm gonna turn evil? No. The nature of your quirk is a bit more greedy, more prideful, that's it. That's nothing else, it's just that. Your quirk's is a quirk, power, that you just need to control. But Dad, some of the most powerful villains came from our families. Like him. Drax, your uncle, Suku. Your great uncle, don't worry about him. But how can I not? he was a black dragon. Yes, I know. First, he was so thought it's red, but then changed later on in his life it was black. I get it, and I get where you're afraid, but there's no need to, because you have me. All right, we'll be training on your quirk. Okay, Sibling. All right, nothing to be afraid of. As the two. All right. First step is to start on your training. You just need to do this. Now, I'll be teaching you how to shift into your dragon form. It'll be slow, but you'll get there. All right. First, you want to dig deep. With your sisters, it was a certain way. Your sister, it was a cold feeling, a very cold feeling. With your sister, it was a shocking feeling. Dig deep within you. It should be something that feels warm. Yeah, it's really warm, like extremely warm. Pull it out slowly. Izuku's eyes would open and simply pull it out. You have it. I'm pulling it. Release it in your arm. The one you're holding up right now. Slow. Izuku would do it slowly as his arm would slightly shift. His skin would start to slowly change, having some ridges of red scales form. The red scales will turn darker, bright red scales, kind of like crimson between crimson and red. Then, having his nails turn into black claws, huge black talons or claws. Looking at his hand, you see it was huge. It's my hand. Yeah, see that? Izuku flexes his hand. It's warm. It is. Just relax and release it. As it'll fade away in a bright shimmer of color, a bright red shimmer. Can you hold it for a longer time? Started getting a bit too hard to control. Over time, you'll get better at it. Just relax. Try again. As Zuku will draw it out once more, as they'll be doing this for the past few weeks. Let's hope that his training will be good for this quirk.